Hello, friends. We've all done it. You know, the bait and switch. Maybe with our time, saying we'll give more but pulling back. Maybe with our finances, promising discipline but slipping. Or maybe even with our relationship with God. On fire one season, lukewarm the next. We've all been there in some form or fashion. But today, I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about time. I'm not even talking about spiritual drift. Right now, I'm talking about our health. And specifically, how our health impacts our marriage and our intimacy. Now, let's be real. If you're married and you've noticed that your romance has dwindled, you might be asking yourself, do they still love me? Listen to me. Yes, they still love you. But attraction isn't always love. Sometimes the attraction fades because one or both of you stop caring for the body God gave you. Before marriage, we put in the work. We exercise. We dress sharp. We bring energy. We present our best selves. But after marriage, too often we relax. We let go. We stop prioritizing health. That's the real bait and switch. And it's not just men. It's not just women. It's all of us at some point. Here's the truth. You can love your spouse with all your heart and still struggle with attraction when they stop valuing their health. It's not about shallow looks. It's about energy, discipline, respect. Your spouse wants you healthy, not just for intimacy, but for life. Because when you're married, the Bible says, the two become one flesh, one flesh. That means when you neglect your health, you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting your spouse. You're hurting your future together. I've seen it firsthand. My father loved his wife dearly, but she never cared for her health. She avoided exercise because she didn't like to sweat. By 50, she looked and felt like she was maybe in her late 70s. Weakness set in, and it didn't just affect her, it affected their marriage and their future. Friends, listen to me. If you won't move, your marriage won't improve. Atrophy sets in when we don't use the body God gave us. And that atrophy doesn't just shrink your muscles, it shrinks your marriage. So what's the solution? Pray together, move together, work out together, encourage each other, not because of vanity, but because your body is God's temple and your health is your spouse's blessing. Because marriage is about growing old together, strong and healthy, not one spouse in a nursing home 20 years early because the other gave up on their body. So today, make the choice to honor God with your body, to honor your spouse with your health, to build a stronger love life by building a stronger lifestyle, because you're stronger together physically, spiritually, and yes, emotionally. On that note, my friends, I truly hope that this message has served you well. Stay blessed, stay strong, stay faithful.